Welcome to Reading Time, everyone. I'm so glad that you could join us for more of our learning. We're going to be just reviewing today on our Friday about all of the great things that we've learned and been showing this week. And really, this whole week, we've been talking about school and how to behave or act at school. And we've been practicing lots of school rules, like raising our hand, sitting nicely, taking turns, and making sure we're not hurting our friends' or teachers' hearts or bodies. And you've been doing so amazing with all of these rules. I know when we're able to go back to the classroom, you guys are going to just do fine, because you're already showing me through our computer learning that you guys know how to follow rules and do the right thing. So thank you so much. You guys are pros at following the rules, and I couldn't be happier. So amazing job. So during our Zoom today, we'll talk a little bit more about following rules. And going through and continuing to practice taking turns, raising our hand, and sitting nicely during our discussions and learning time. Today, though, I want to read a book about, you guessed it, school. Except this one might be a little silly. This is a fiction book, which means that it is a made-up story to make us think and laugh. And I really hope that this book makes you laugh because it's so silly. It is about school, but it's about something that doesn't normally go to school. And that is dinosaurs. Our story that we will be listening to today is How Do Dinosaurs Go to School? So we're going to look at some ways that dinosaurs go to school, and also how some of these crazy dinosaurs are behaving at school or acting at school. And we'll stop and think and talk about whether that was a good choice, a bad choice, and if it was a bad choice, what should those dinosaurs be doing instead? Oh my goodness, these crazy, crazy dinosaurs. So let's go ahead and listen to our story. How do dinosaurs go to school? Are we ready? Oops. All right, let's get ready again. I'm so sorry.
How Do Dinosaurs Go to School? By Jane Yellen and Mark Teague. How does a dinosaur go to school? Does he walk? Does he ride in a busy carpool?
So they just talked about in this story about dinosaurs getting to school. So right now, it's not very hard to get to school for you guys, I'm sure, because you get out of bed and give a big stretch. Maybe walk to your kitchen and eat some breakfast, and then you sit down in your quiet spot to learn. When we start going back to school again, though, there's a lot of different ways that you can get to school. Maybe someone in your family drives you to school. Maybe you ride with some other friends to school. Maybe you ride the bus to school. Any way you get to school is all right, as long as I get to see you there. Let's keep listening for other ways about dinosaurs going to school.
Does he carpool? Does he drag his long tail? Is he late for the bus? Does he stomp all 4 feet? Does he make a big fuss?
Should we be coming to school making a big fuss, stomping our feet? Oh no, that would just start the day off on the wrong foot. When we come to school, remember one of our rules is having a positive attitude. It's okay to have feelings in your body, and some days you might be sleepy or feeling sad, But we want you to try and shake that off and come to school ready to learn and in a good mood. Unlike this dinosaur who was stomping around.
When he gets to the school, does he roughhouse and punch? Does he make a quick grab for a classmate's packed lunch?
Oh, no. That dinosaur was pushing and taking people's stuff. We just talked about that. When we're being good friends, do we push people? No way, Miss Truman. Do we take our friends' stuff? No way. We use gentle touches to make sure that we're not hurting our friends' bodies.
Does he race up the stairs right ahead of the bell?
Nope, we don't run in school. And I know a lot of you guys told me that you're not allowed to run inside your house either. So it'll be easy to remember. We can't run in school.
Does he interrupt class with his own show and tell?
Oh, taking turns, right? We shouldn't be interrupting our teacher or our friends. We should be taking turns, which is one of our school rules and a way to be a good friend.
Does a dinosaur yell?
We can yell outside, but not in the school.
And when in the classroom, plunked down in his chair, does a dinosaur fidget his tail in the air?
It's okay to have some wiggles, which is why we do a lot of dance breaks to get those silly wiggles out of our body. But when it's time to learn, we have to sit nicely and have our brains turned on so we can make them nice and strong.
Does he growl during chalk talks or roar out of turn?
Taking turns again.
Does he make it too hard for the others to learn?
So that was a good point. When you're yelling out and not taking turns and interrupting people, we're not letting our friends' brains get strong. And since we are a school family, we want all of our friends' brains to get really strong this year.
Does he stir up the classroom by making a noise? Does he tease all the girls? Does he pick on the boys?
That dinosaur is not being a good friend. We don't pick on people and make fun of them.
No. A dinosaur carefully raises his hand. He helps.
We raise our hand when we have something to say.
Helps out his classmates with projects they've planned. At recess, he plays with a number of friends and growls at the bullies till bullying ends. He tidies his desk, then he leaps out the door. Good work, little dinosaur. The end.
So in that story at the beginning, those dinosaurs were not following the rules and not being very good friends. And we definitely don't want that in our classroom because it's going to hurt our teachers' hearts and bodies. It will also hurt our friends' hearts and bodies if we are not being good friends and listening. So, at the end of the story, though, our dinosaur friends were really doing the right thing. They were raising their hand, taking turns, cleaning up their work. They were doing excellent. And that is exactly what I want you guys to do too. Follow our rules and be a great friend so that we can have an amazing day of learning every day. Thank you so much for talking about this with me again. And like I said, you're already doing these things, which makes me so proud of you.